Now we've come to the task analysis. This approach means breaking down complex or multi-step skills into smaller, easier to learn sequence subtasks. Sidon and Franzone listed steps on the implementation of task analysis, and these are as follows. First one is identify the target skill to be taught. The target skills are listed among the IEP's goals. The target skill should consist of a series of change descript steps. Example, brushing the teeth, hand washing, and setting the table with individualized instructions that match the learner's characteristics. One is identify the prerequisite skills of the learner and the materials needed. The learner's prerequisite skills are also listed on the IAP. Once identified, the teacher can move on to giving details to the task analysis. Third one is breaking the skill into components. The teacher segments the target skill into more manageable components by completing the skills themselves and recording each step, or observing another person complete the activity and recording the steps. Below is an example of task analysis for brushing the teeth. Fourth one is confirming that the task is completely analyzed. Teachers confirm that the component steps of the target skills are represented accurately and completely, and this is done by having someone follow the steps verbatim. The fifth one is determining how the skill will be taught. The teacher decides on how to identify steps will be taught to the learner. This is done by deciding if a specific task is manageable or is needed to be broken down into phases based on the learner's individual needs. It is also important to select the most appropriate evidence, based practice, age-appropriate, and developmentally appropriate strategy in teaching each task. Some learners can read each step, while others require pictures or videos to represent each step. Regardless of the format, the step should be efficient and easily understood by the learner. The next one is implementing intervention and mentoring progress. The teacher implements practices identified to teach target skills. The teacher also follows appropriate data collection procedures to monitor learner progress for the specific evidence-based practices. A sample monitoring sheet is found below.
Community-based instruction. This is a strategy or instructional method that promotes the teaching and use of academic and functional skill in the learner natural environment. The setting, as well as the task, should be relevant and the age appropriate to the learner. The goal of any CBI program must be direct related to the areas that prepare students to function in their community: domestic, vocational, recreational, and leisure. And assessing community resources. These are areas described as domains and described more truly below. Systematic feedback. Giving of information to learner about their performance fall into two broad categories. For example, good job or yes, that's right. This is when you do something correctly and your teacher tell you so or give you a high five. It make you feel good and know you on the right track. And the second example, oops, let's try this instead. This is when you make a mistake and your teacher help you understand what went wrong, how to fix it. Two error correction for incorrect response. When giving feedback, it becomes effective when it's specific, immediately, positive, frequently, and different, direct and frequent measurement. Direct means you're watching the student actually do the skill in the place they normally do it. For example, if you want to see it, if a student can read, you have them read a book, not just ask them about reading. Frequent means you're checking in order progress regularly, not just once in a while. This could be daily, a few times a week, or whatever makes sense for the skill. The main idea is that by direct and frequent measure a student performance, can clearly see what they're doing well and where might be. Play-based learning. That basically play-based learning, especially for learners with intellectual disabilities. Instead of boring lesson, you use fun games and activity to help them learn important thinking skill. They feel like they just having a good time playing, but secretly they are actually picking up new knowledge and abilities. It's like tricking their brains into learning while they're having a blast. Technology application. Using technology like computer games, audiobooks, and PowerPoint can make learning fun and engaging. Computer games can help you practice skill because they give you instant feedback on what you're doing right or wrong, which keep you motivated. Audiobook let you listen to stories, which can improve your listening skill. The PowerPoint presentation that combine picture with short text can help you understand and remember information better. Th- These teach tools can help you develop your listening writing, like writing reports, creative stories, and or description, remembering important events, and using words like adjectives and verbs more effectively.